Scotty, you love you some sailfish, don't you?
Oh, wouldn't be down in Keys if it wasn't for sailfish, that's for sure.
Name of your boat?
Dale Walker.
That's it.
One reason.
What's that mean?
That's what I wake up for every day.
See them sailfish up on her tail?
Yeah, hook in her mouth, jumping for the horizon.
Now they're a great fish.
Get up on them, let them go, do it again. You can do it over and over and over again all day long. Never gets boring. Never gets repetitive.
Multiple ways to fish for them.
There's countless ways, and we couldn't even, we could do a whole show on that. But
I think this is it.
That'd be a great idea.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Scott Walker and Captain Steve Rodger.
I've got one after me now. Look at this one right here. They're right by the boat.
I got the close one. Oh, he ate it right there. Still got the bait. He's eating it right now. He just ate it.
Throw one more scoop for me. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Oh, look, he's on me.
Double it up.
Look at it. He's on me. There's a triple.
Oh, no,
triple in there.
I tanked mine.
There's 4 open waters. Look at him. He's on me right now.
Hold on, don't set up on him yet.
How many different ways? We can anchor down, drift. We can use live bait, dead bait. We've proven you can do it with chunks of bait. I've seen people on headboats catch them on shrimp.
I've caught them on big old sinkers. We caught one on a sinker, I think, last year.
I want to eat a sinker.
On the bottom.
Yep. No. When they're there and feeding, they get in a real frenzy. They'll eat anything. But when you get them on, they just give you the show. The show. And it's all about, we use our eyes, and then we get rewarded with beautiful jump scenes and colors, stripes, the bites, the aggressive bites. I go horse on a week of hot sail fishing. There's numerous ways that we come across the sails, and every way works. And some are a little more exciting than others, some are more visual. You chum with the pilchards, and then you see them the back of the slick, and that's a waiting game. And then you throw some more, then you see them 100 feet back slip, then 75 feet, and then that whole pack is going to be right there. Just wait, and then we've had it many times where you dots, don't you do it, and wait until they're 50 or 60 feet, and then 50, then all right, you can throw a couple, and then they're right behind outboard motors, and like, I've got this one, you got this one, I got this one, you got this one, and hand feed them. You're like, when are we going to put a hook in? When are we going to put a hook in? Can we put a hook in now?
Come back to the surface here.
Epic sail fishing. I mean, epic. You spent your life sail fishing with the kite, trolling, live trolling, sprays, anchored down, 3 feet off the back of the boat is about as cool as it gets. I mean, the sailfish spinning the pelcher down his bill, cool as it gets.
Oh, yeah. Here's one right here. Watch that bait spinning. Here comes one to that spinning bait. Oh, he's gonna eat that one? All right, there's one on the surface right here, right on that bird.
When do I get to catch one?
You wouldn't let me hook one.
No, I know.
You wouldn't let Tom hook one.
I know. We took our time
we just started hand feeding them and just had a great time just hand feeding them, watching them pursue a 3-inch long fish with a 6-foot long body.
Yeah.
And they're totally in control.
Yeah, watching them
It's
hunt.
ballet.
It's watching them
ballet.
Hunt is an amazing, amazing thing. I mean, those, even those peck fins, they're like kickstands. I mean, they're just like the craziest.
They can make any move they want.
They are an amazing, amazing fish to watch. So we actually sat there and enjoyed it. We're not in a tournament. We're not in any rush. Our day just started. We are 45 minutes into our day of fishing, and this fish ultimately is not what we were after. But listen,
we're going to make a great day of it real quick.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take advantage of all these sailfish behind the boat. We got an opportunity to catch these fish from a dead boat. We still had multiple tags left on the boat that we can use for the Billfish Foundation. We're going to tag a few more sails. I mean, we're going to take advantage of that situation.
Just waiting for you to blow the whistle so we go play.
I know, it was. Right back there. Let it flow back.
Both of them on the surface.
Tell me when I should catch one.
There's 2 fish, eat it. Stay right there.
You can float back with it, Tom, you know what I mean? Float back with the hook and let the fish eat it.
All right. Hey, I'm going to catch one, guys.
Stay right there. There you on him. You're right on him. He's still going to the right, chasing that little pilchard. He's still on that pilchard. He came back at us. Ate one right in front of us. Come on. All right. Oh, Tom, he's getting ready. He's gonna come back around on it. It's swimming in again. But leave it there. That's the only bait in the water now. That's the only bait in the water. All right, okay. All right, Tom, get ready. Tom, here, they're looking at it. All right, stop right there, Tom. All right, they're coming in on you, Tom. Oh, you're the next. He's gonna eat yours next. He's gonna eat yours next. It's under the motors. Here he comes. He's right under the bait.
Got him. That's my bait.
That's it. Oh, yeah. Oh, he got it.
He missed it. He's on it now.
I mean, Dave
got it.
Now.
Oh!
Came out. I'm on, guys.
All right, good job, buddy.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
He's gonna jump right here.
Double up, double up, double up, double up.
Oh, big boys. Shake that head, boy.
Here you go, walk. He's right there, straight behind Tom's fish. There's a double.
Double up, guys. Triple. Get a triple.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you in part by Mercury Marine, celebrating 75 years of marine excellence. Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. And by Under Armour, Seagar, and Ameritrail.
You're next. Your bait's the last one. Oh, here he
Watch out when you
comes.
set the hook. You don't get
No, I got
tip
you.
wrapped on my
I got you.
line.
Oh, he's on you, Stevie.
Yep, boom, he just
No,
ate
he's holding you. He's holding you.
it. He just ate it.
That is so sweet. Hello. All right, I'm getting down.
Oh, you see him take it off his belly?
That's me. That's me.
That's you.
That's Walker.
Steve, he just ate your bait.
I know.
Nice.
Where you at,
watch out,
Walker?
guys.
Where
watch
you at,
out.
Walker?
Walker's under you, I think.
That's
All
me.
right, I'm on.
That was awesome,
sick.
Stevie. I thought your bait was still on there just enough.
That was sick, dude.
I think he ate again.
What I enjoy a lot about sail fishing is with you just learning all those tricks and all those new things that for you being a tournament fisherman, you're sitting in this group of the elite, these guys who do nothing but sailfish.
All eat and drink.
And you got, just all the time, eat, drink, sleep, sailfish. So everybody's coming up with new ideas and new tricks and all that. And that gets, as secretive as fishermen are, they still got to tell somebody. You know what I mean? So it all gets trickled around.
Yep.
And ultimately, you get to bring that down here and show that stuff to me because these tricks, I enjoy. Every day, you're like, hey, look at this new thing with the kite. Hey, look at this new deal with the kite clip. Hey, check out this wax loop. Everything, whether it be bridling a bait, the leader, the wind-ons, the storing your bait, keeping your bait fresh, or feeding your bait.
Well, you know about that now. With the goggle eyes, you got to catch them early,
Yeah.
and then you got to feed them for 5 months.
The dip nets. Everybody's got different dip
One
nets.
at a time, buddy. One at a time.
One at a time. I've seen clear dip nets. I've seen like silk mesh dip nets. De-hookers. Everything not touching the bait. Everything. Those are real crucial points about those sailfish because, and I know that if you pull into a sailfish spray, right? So the sailfish are up on the reef, spraying the ballyhoo everywhere, and you throw a bait out there, and if he doesn't eat it, you get rid of it. You don't try it again.
Nope.
And I tell my customers that all the time. I'm like, okay, change your bait. And they're like, no, it's good, it's live. And they'll throw it back out there. And I'm like, change your bait. And it's like, they don't want to do it. They're like, no, it's still good, it's alive.
I scream all the time. It's dead, it's dead. It's not dead, I said, it's dead to me.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, because what I think the problem is there is those sailfish got thousands of things to choose from to eat. Mm-hmm. So I think they enjoy beating up on the little guy and enjoy chasing down and killing and eating the bait. Whereas if you throw something out there and there it lays dead, and it's so simple, right? Oh, I'll eat that. And he won't.
Nope.
He wants something running from him. And I guess that's the theory of just the fact that sailfish has spent his whole life chasing baits. He swims up to something that's not running from him. It's the fun's not there. It's
Fun's
silly.
not there.
Me, if I was a sailfish, hell, I'd eat all the dead ones. You know what I mean? I'm like, why am I going to chase down the live one when this one's dead right here? But for some strange reason, you got to have a live bait, and it needs to jump and run from the sailfish, and they'll eat it immediately.
Oh, jump again. Dude, keep doing that. Keep doing that. Jump one more time, sweetie. Jump.
Oh, that's a nice sized fish too, Walker. That's a good fish, Scotty. Little bit lazy.
Here he comes.
Oh,
Oh, what a bite. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He's holding it. He's holding it. He's just holding it right now.
Sweet, baby.
It's on his beak. He's just holding it. He's still holding it. He's still holding it.
I can see it down there in his mouth. Awesome, Scott. Awesome job.
Hooked up.
Hooked up, baby.
That was sick. You can't do that with a 50-footer. See that circle hook? Didn't do nothing.
Perfect, man. Perfect shot.
That was
Perfect
unbelievable.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh.
That was great. That's what we came here to do.
Oh, one-on-one, baby, right there. That was one-on-one.
Yes, sir.
Well, this is not, you know, the old saying, life gives you lemons. This is not lemonade.
No.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you in part by Yeti Coolers, wildly stronger, keep ice longer. Simrad, go with confidence. And by Shimano, Costa Sunglasses, and Bass Pro Shops.
As a boat owner, you know they take a lot of work to keep running and maintain. You follow strict maintenance routines throughout the season as well as during storage to ensure everything keeps running properly. And a major part of that routine is keeping the fuel system in tip-top shape. You've heard about Sta-bil storage product for years, and you might even be using marine formula Sta-bil ethanol treatment to protect against the damaging effect of ethanol in today's fuels. These fuel additives do a great job protecting the fuel itself and the parts of the fuel system and engine that are continually covered by the fuel itself. However, when you turn off your engine, the fuel pressure drops, pulling the fuel back down into the fuel lines and tank, leaving many of these parts no longer protected. That is until now. Sta-bil 360 Marine is a revolutionary new fuel additive that provides protection where no other additive does. It not only protects the fuel and parts covered by fuel, but also all metal parts of the fuel system that aren't. This includes carburetors, fuel injectors, valves, intake manifolds, and the fuel sending units themselves. This unique additive emits a vapor when poured in that coats all the metal parts in the fuel system and engine, protecting it from corrosion. It's like a fogging oil for your gas tank. You're going to want to use this every fill up for year-round protection.
The ultimate for me, and I'm sure it's for you as well, is chasing those ballyhoo sprays around.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
There's nothing cooler than that. You know, if you never have done it in a boat with a tower, a small tower, it's insane. It's insane with a regular boat without a tower, but when you can get up, you can actually, you're hunting the birds. When you're hunting the birds, then you're hunting the ballyhoo. When you're hunting the ballyhoo, then you're hunting the point of the spray, and then you're running in there, and then you're looking and saying, oh, sailfish, and you throw it to them.
There he is. He's right behind him.
Hey, should
Stay right on that. Stay right. He's right on the bird. See the black stuff? Bump me up. He's right on the bird. He's getting ready to eat. Come on. I'm getting bit. Go to your right. That's mine. I already baited that one. I baited that one.
That's the other one here?
Yeah, I'm hooked up. Triple header right here, Steve.
All right, let me get another bait.
Oh, he ate you off. There's three here. Mine's hooked up. Just hook him and throw right into the wind. That's right here. They're right here. 6 o'clock. Right here.
Yep.
That's good. I'm under you. Tip up.
I think that's you there.
Damn. It's a shame that snapped up.
You know, what is going on there when you pull in there is 1,000 ballyhoo running for their life. I mean, they are running as fast as they can run, scared to death, and you have a sailfish behind there, which I'm not positive, but I think the sailfish is, if not the fastest, number 2 out there in the ocean. He's in there, I mean, running as fast as he can run, chasing these ballyhoo, which are going just as fast as he is. The bird is in there at the same time. It's really action-packed, and what your job is to do as an angler is to pitch that ballyhoo right in front of him, because he's not gonna see your bait if it's over here. He's got 1,000 right here he's gonna eat. You're over here. He's just gonna keep chasing them 1,000. You have to make a cast that lands right in front of him, and 9 times out of 10, he is gonna peel off and check it out. Beautiful. Oh, right in the top of the toboggan.
Coming to you. Spraying him
Bring it
around.
to me.
He's speeding up. Spear one.
Cobra. Let the cobra out.
Get him, Kobe. Get him, Kobe. Get him, Kobe. I'll bring him around one more time. You were 2 for 2.
I haven't struck yet. I just kind of put my
Setting
hand
him up. He's lassoed, complete. He's not hooked. Got him, Cobra?
Got him. I almost went in with him, but I got him. No, he wasn't lassoed. He was hooked, Scotty.
Wow, how did circle hook find that bone?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Beautiful fish. Beautiful job, man. Want to see more of Into the Blue? Well, you don't have to wait for the show to be on. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or even our YouTube channel for full-length shows. We have some how-to videos, amazing pictures. We'd love y'all to come over, ask us some questions, post your own pictures, or just enjoy ours. See you there.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you in part by Marine Formula Sta-bil, protects against the damaging effects of ethanol fuels in marine engines. Bubba Blade, the ultimate sportsman's knife. The Florida Keys and Key West, come as you are. Tailwalker Charters, and Spear One Charters.
That kite is a huge asset to your spread when you're sail fishing. You're drifting one way, you can put out a couple flat lines and that kite sails off downwind where you could normally never hang a bait. It's obviously the whole thing that intrigues me and just blows me away on why it's such a great tool is the fact that there is 0 leader in the water.
Oh.
Presentation.
It's besides that, you get to manipulate the fish. There's nothing. First off, you're gonna get a perfect presentation. You got the goggle eye or the blue runner screaming around in circles with nothing in the water except for his belly, his profile. It's like a fine fish up there, and the sail doesn't see anything till it's too late.
Right.
But then, if you want, you don't have to let him eat it, and you get him angry, and you have this big sail that's going nuts, and just.
Well, and if it's something you don't want to catch, you just pull on the line and lift it out of the water. It's kind of.
Take it away from the sharks, leave it for the sails.
Yeah, it's kind of mean, but it's cool. And for somebody who doesn't know about the kite, basically what's happening there is you're taking an electric reel, and that has evolved over the years. It used to be manual, but the electric is nice because you flip a switch, you walk away, and that's controlling your kite. That brings your kite in and out.
And you're constantly setting baits all day with kingfish and sails. I mean,
yeah,
if you had to hand crank it, you wouldn't kite
No,
fish.
you'd be wore out. And the reason you want that is people don't realize pulling that kite in 20-mile-an-hour wind, that's harder than pulling the sailfish in.
Yep.
So that kite's on an electric reel. That's a line that's to the electric reel. The kite's up there, stamped in the air, and then you have a release clip, and that's where your bait's hanging from. So that bait goes from your rod to that clip, and then pendulums down and sits right on the surface, and it's a visual bite.
Yep. And when a sailfish snatches it, as that line falls to the ground or to the water, that's the perfect drop back. So basically, as soon as you get a bite, you're winding down and collecting the line, and then you come tight with the circle hooks nowadays. He's hooked right here, and just fish on, and then you decide how greedy do you want to be. You want to just start fighting this one and wind him in, or, which you shouldn't do, sit there 5 more minutes and let that one just run out. He's not going anywhere. And then the second, third, fourth one. That's how I got really introduced to multiple fishing was with the kite. And nothing's better than waiting 1 more minute while that one's jumping and jumping and jumping, and then you look back, that nothing, then there's one on every bait. Like, oh, here we go.
I got sailfish middle kite, just piled on me. He's chasing it, chasing gog, chasing it. There he goes, he got a good bite. Double header, one on the long here.
About to get ugly here, Walker.
You got one over there?
I got something. I got all the kites tangled in it.
I got 1 on, I got 2 on. I got a double. Oh yeah, look at him go! Woo! All right, I got them both off the kite. Well, I got one more to come off
Triple,
the kite.
look at mine.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
Hey,
They're jumping everywhere.
Hey, listen. With Scott, he's a multiple hooked up, loves chaos. I mean, if it ain't chaotic, he's not happy. So for me, I tend to take them slow and one at a time. I'm like that old bull that said, let's just walk down the hill. Scotty likes to run down the hill. Because, I turn around, I got every rod bent over, got every fish on, everything's freaking spider web, which is awesome because it's numbers, and more fish, the better, the more flags flying, the better, and I understand it, and I actually enjoy it.
But that is definitely a treat for me, that I know that if we get in a bite, he's gonna have every rod on the boat hooked up. Even though there's only 2 of us there, there's like 7 rods hooked up and only 2 of us to fish, but you know, it's something he really enjoys, to have that chaos, and so it's a good time.
Beautiful. Oh my, look at the head on this thing. Oh.
That's a big sailfish, buddy. Here, I got scissors. Oh.
Got him.
Big fish, man.
That's a chunk eater.
Yeah. Got the tag in there. That is
Oh
awesome.
yeah, I still gotta go get my fish.
I know.
Ready?
Yep, go. Here we go.
Do you want to reload the tag stick? They're in the
Having Steve on the boat when there's chaos is the only reason I do it. So I know that it's a test for him to be challenged with so many rods going and not get tangled up. But I know it bothers him just a little bit, so that's why I keep throwing more and more out there. but no one else can handle it. I wouldn't want anyone else out there doing it besides Steve, because regardless of how crazy it gets, I know we're gonna get every single one of them as soon as we get it all figured out.